Naturism, the family we never chose. The moment you step out of your clothes, you inherit a family you never chose. Not by blood, but in a social context. A vast, multi-ethnic, multi-generational family that stretches across the world. And like every family, it is complicated. The family table. In this naturist family, every archetype is present. The grandparents, elders, carriers of memory and courage, but sometimes resistant to change. The parents, clubs and organizations, offering structure and safety, but often clinging too tightly to control. The children, new naturists, full of energy and fresh ideas, yet often dismissed as naive. The cousins abroad, global naturism, enriching the family with diverse traditions, but where definitions and even translations sometimes collide, creating tension. The golden child, privileged venues that shine in the spotlight. The black sheep, controversial figures who push the boundaries and test everyone's patience. The rebels, who refuse to accept outdated organizations, daring to build new models. The peacemakers, stitching fragile bonds together in quiet, unseen ways. The forgotten ones, small clubs, lone naturists, and minorities who remain loyal but rarely heard. Around this table there is laughter, solidarity, and joy, but also rivalry, jealousy, backstabbing, and gatekeeping. The truth of belonging. You cannot curate this family. You cannot keep only the siblings you like and discard the cousins who irritate you. To be a naturist is to embrace the whole picture, the warmth and the wounds, the visionaries and the saboteurs. This is both the burden and the beauty of naturism, to see humanity laid bare, in every sense of the word. But here is the reassuring truth. Most problems emerge at the level of organizations. When you meet individuals, you discover that naturists are, more often than not, kind, supportive, and genuine. The question for us all: every naturist, every club, every organization has a place at this family table. But where? Are you the elder, guarding memory? The parent, organizing but controlling? The child, impatient for change? The golden child, basking in attention? The black sheep, testing boundaries? The peacemaker, stitching fragile unity? The forgotten one, loyal yet invisible? Look around the table. Where do you sit? Where does your organization sit? Where NRE stands. If NaturismRE must take its place at this family table, it is the rebel relative. Not the rebel who storms out in anger, but the rebel who stays. The one who refuses to be silent when dysfunction festers, who speaks the truths others prefer to avoid. Yes, rebels are misunderstood. Yes, some whisper. Yes, rebels are attacked with words, and others attempt to discredit their actions. But without rebels, families stagnate. With rebels, transformation begins. NaturismRE imagines a future and sets the first stones to build it. The question is not only where NRE stands. The question is, where do you, your club, and your organization stand in this family? And are you ready for what comes next? Thank you for listening.